Imagine standing on a quiet beach beside the Atlantic Ocean. The morning air is fresh. Gentle waves move slowly toward the shore. The sky changes from dark blue to soft orange as the sun begins to rise. In the distance, small fishing boats are returning home. A new day is beginning in Angola. Welcome to our journey. Today, we are not rushing from one famous place to another. Instead, we are taking our time. We are following ordinary people through their daily lives. We are listening to the sounds around us. We are watching the light change across the ocean and the land. We are discovering a country where the ocean meets hope. Can you imagine spending a quiet day with the people who call this beautiful place home? The Atlantic Ocean has always been an important part of Angola. The long coast stretches beside warm blue water. Many families live close to the beach. Every morning, fishermen leave before sunrise. They know the ocean well. They understand its quiet days and its stronger days. For them, the ocean is more than beautiful. It is part of everyday life. As the boats reach the beach, people begin to gather. Children wave to their fathers and grandfathers. Friends smile as they help carry baskets filled with fresh fish. The sound of happy voices mixes with the gentle waves. The day feels calm. It feels full of quiet energy. Walking across the warm sand, you can smell the fresh ocean air. Wooden boats rest beside the beach. Some are bright blue. Others are painted with green, yellow, or red colors. Each boat has its own story. Each fisherman has his own journey. From the coast, our journey continues into a nearby neighborhood. The streets slowly become busier. Children greet their neighbors with bright smiles before going to school. Adults stop for short conversations. Everyone seems to know someone. Community is an important part of life here. Soon we arrive at a local market. It is full of color. Stalls are covered with fresh fruit. Bright oranges, yellow bananas, sweet mangoes, and green vegetables catch your eye. Farmers proudly arrange their harvest. Fishermen offer the fish they caught only a short time ago. The market is alive, but it is never hurried. People laugh together. Friends ask about each other's family. A grandmother carefully chooses fruit for tonight's meal. A young boy helps carry a basket. Small moments like these tell us more about a country than long lists of facts ever can. As we leave the market, the city slowly disappears behind us. The road becomes quieter. We follow a river that winds through the landscape. Tall trees create cool shadows across the ground. Birds sing from the forest. A gentle breeze carries the smell of warm earth and fresh leaves. Angola surprises many visitors because its nature changes again and again. One moment you are beside the ocean. A little later you are traveling through forests. Soon wide savannas stretch across the land. Mountains appear in the distance. Rivers continue their peaceful journey toward the sea. Every new place feels like a new chapter, but they are all connected. Nature quietly reminds us that every journey begins with one small step. As we continue, we hear something before we see it. A deep, steady sound grows louder. It is the sound of moving water. Soon we arrive at Calendula Falls. Mist rises into the air. Cool drops touch your face. Sunlight shines through the water, making everything sparkle. The waterfall is one of the largest in Africa, yet it feels peaceful rather than loud. Standing here, it is easy to forget time. The river never stops flowing. It simply continues its journey. In many ways, Angola feels the same. Day after day, life continues. New mornings arrive. New hopes grow. Leaving the waterfall behind, we drive across wide golden savannas. The sky seems endless. The grass moves gently in the wind. Here and there, groups of trees stand quietly under the warm sun. The road is peaceful. Every now and then, a farmer waves as we pass. Small villages appear beside the road. Children play together. Older people sit outside their homes, talking with friends while watching the afternoon slowly pass. Life here is simple, but it feels rich in another way. Time is shared with family. Meals are shared with neighbors. Stories are shared from one generation to another. Tradition lives not only in festivals, but also in everyday moments. If we are lucky, we may notice a rare animal standing quietly in the distance. A giant sable antelope lifts its head above the tall grass. This beautiful animal lives only in Angola. It has become a symbol of the country. It reminds people that some treasures cannot be found anywhere else in the world. The antelope watches quietly before disappearing back into nature. The moment is short, but unforgettable. As the afternoon continues, we arrive at another village. Smoke rises gently from outdoor kitchens. The smell of grilled fish fills the warm air. Families are preparing the evening meal together. Would you like to join them? A family welcomes us with kind smiles. No one seems to be in a hurry. Children help carry bowls and plates. Older family members prepare fresh cassava and local sauces. Fruit is placed in the middle of the table. The meal is simple, but it brings everyone together. Conversations begin. Laughter follows. A shared meal is about much more than food. It is a time to enjoy family, friendship, and community. As we taste the grilled fish, we notice how fresh it is. The fish came from the ocean earlier today. The fruit is sweet and full of flavor. Every bite connects us to the land and the people around us. While we sit together, we hear music in the distance. First come the drums. Then voices. Soon the whole neighborhood seems to be moving toward the sound. We follow the music until we reach an open space where people are gathering. Some are singing. Others are dancing. Children copy the steps of older family members while everyone laughs together. Music is a natural part of life in Angola. It brings people together during celebrations, family events, and ordinary evenings. You do not need a large stage. You only need people who enjoy sharing the moment. Can you imagine standing there? You hear the rhythm. You see smiling faces. You feel the warm evening air. For a little while, you are no longer thinking about work or travel. You are simply enjoying the celebration with everyone else. As darkness slowly arrives, we continue toward Luanda, the capital city. The road becomes wider. More lights appear. Modern buildings rise above older neighborhoods. Cars move through busy streets, while small shops remain open as people finish their day. Luanda shows another side of Angola. It is a growing city where old traditions and modern life exist together. Young people study, work, and dream about the future. Families continue to gather for meals. Friends continue to meet in cafes and parks. The rhythm of daily life changes, but the sense of community remains strong. Portuguese is the official language here, and you will hear it throughout the city. At the same time, many local languages continue to be spoken by families and communities. Together, they tell the story of a country with many voices and many traditions. As we walk beside the coast once again, the sun slowly disappears beyond the Atlantic Ocean. The sky becomes orange, then pink, then deep blue. City lights begin to shine across the water. The same ocean that welcomed us this morning is still here. Gentle waves continue their endless journey toward the beach. Somewhere nearby, distant laughter mixes with soft music carried by the evening breeze. Our own journey is almost complete. Today, we have seen beautiful nature, from the ocean to forests, rivers, waterfalls, and wide savannas. We have met fishermen, farmers, families, and neighbors. We have shared a meal. We have listened to music. We have discovered quiet moments that often remain hidden from the people who only read maps or travel guides. Many people know very little about Angola before they visit, or before they learn about it. Yet every country has its own story. Angola's story is not only found in history books. It is found in everyday life. It is found in children greeting their neighbors. It is found in families sharing food. It is found in songs that bring people together. It is found in the hope that tomorrow can be even better than today. Perhaps that is the greatest lesson from this journey. Hope does not always arrive in big moments. Sometimes hope arrives with the first fishing boat returning at sunrise. Sometimes it arrives through a shared smile in a busy market. Sometimes it arrives with the sound of flowing water beside a great waterfall. Sometimes it arrives through music, family, and friendship. As we leave Angola behind, remember not only its beautiful landscapes, but also the kindness of its people, the strength of its communities, and the quiet hope that lives beside the Atlantic Ocean every single day. Every journey changes us a little. Perhaps this one has reminded us that the most memorable places are often the ones where ordinary life is lived with warmth, patience, and welcome. Thank you for listening, and see you in the next episode.